Hey YouTubers, this is Ron, aka Bill7974. Got a new project from micromark.com. This is the AFV Club, US Navy Type 2 LST, LST-1 class. LSTs that were made in the first part of and before World War II. And I'm building one of the models in here. Item located number 375. It's a good build. Good build. Now, if you look up the LST during World War II on Wikipedia, it will show you all the Ts that were built during this time period, and so many different nations that wanted them. Shallow draft, and as you know, they stormed the beaches on Normandy. And these, you see, says a total of 390 units were produced. Many variations, many different variations in many different countries had these. Algeria, Naples, Italy, Guam, excuse me for Latina, Italy. There, another one, can't pronounce it. There's from Normandy, France, June 44. And LST 375, place unknown, 1945. This is the one I'm building here. So many variations. Here's the first stage. All these pieces, they fit very nice. Make sure you trim everything up. There's the side of the hulls. There's the bottom. You can paint it if you want to. And your screws, anchors, stern anchor, bow doors, you can have it open or closed. I'm making it open for me. And I do want to go ahead and point out something here that I've noticed. And some of these are like D21, D22. 22, and here's 21. These should be turned around. This should be 21 over here and 22 here, is because the ammo cartridges here won't go any other way. You should turn them around. Also on this rear gun tub, they show it upside down. You got to flip this thing over like so. I've already glued it on there. Here's the rear gun tub here, and that piece, they show it upside down. Turn it over, and you can glue it down. Also, another thing here, the D24 here and here, they don't show you which one it is, but these are D24s. And of course, these three back here are labeled D24 too. They give you 6 of them, so you got 3 here, you got 2 more here, and another one right there. Page 5 for the LST. This is the underside piece here, and they're telling you if you want to go ahead and put other items on there, you can go ahead and use a drill that they've identified to drill them out. And these are little hand drills. I first started off with a 70, then moved up to 68. And this is that piece they're talking about. And here it is here. There's some of the holes drilled out and cleaned them up pretty good. And another item. This is the forward main deck of the LST. As you can see, the gun tub and this other machine gun. The forward legs are less than the rear. So it does sit on an angle. As you can see on the gun tub, you have the rear, the after legs are taller than the forward legs. And you also have another piece, if you go ahead and want to put it on there, This is for another machine gun. And you can see the angle on the very bottom there. It's angled up like that. And when this piece goes in to the hull, like so, it's perfectly, the items are perfectly flat and normal with the deck angled. This is page 10. This is that piece I was telling you about on the forward forecastle there. Optional. I decided to go ahead and put it for the LST-375 group, and went ahead and put it on. Make sure you got those angles right and correct, like so. Also, the elevator, it's optional. You can use one or the other. There's one closed, one open. And you have the closed, you have the open. Also, take a look right below the film here, LST beaching, and it shows everything, how the LST beaches, and the elevator, how they get the elevator working. Cool. Page 11 shows some of the machine guns being made. You have these two pieces here with the machine gun, a little apparatus to hide the operator, and here's some of them on the forward part of the forecastle. These are the machine guns, those other little pieces. It's going to take a little while. Use tweezers and cross-locking self-closing tweezers, like this pair and this, to grab hold of them while you're gluing one to the other. Works for me. Okay, page 12, we're doing the Higgins boat. You have the engine cover, which is E25, not E26. There is no E26, just E25. The lazarette cover, you have the boat davit, E4 side, E3 side. You have two little nubs sticking out on these sides over here. That's the way they go, not on the inside. Then this centerpiece, the separator, they have their longer angle, which is just like that, just goes just like that. And on the Higgins boat, you have these indentions over here. Now on this one over here, this is for the port side, the port boat. You'll have those indentions on the other side, like so. They fit right into the boat davit. And this is the one for the starboard side. Well, I blew it. I accidentally put a machine gun right there. And this spot right here, it should be I2. That's that little piece right there. Went ahead and remove the other machine gun, and I'll go ahead and put I2 there. Page 12 again, working on the boat davit. You have this piece here, E17 and F4. And you get glued together. You have two little locating tabs, and this piece here goes on the main deck. Right there, where those two little holes are, you have one for each side. Now, just as before, you have half drill holes, must be drilled all the way through for this model here, 375. And also, they tell you go ahead and put E14, E11 on page 10. However, they don't fit because I need to remove them. I need a skosh more room for those pieces to fit inside those holes. So I'll have to remove them and then re-put them back on. But you'll have to put your boat davit on first. Decals went on well. Just read the instructions provided. I only had a couple or so to put on. This is the one of them there. Take note. I want to go ahead and tell you that I went ahead and put the main deck on and the forward forecastle, and you see where the front is coming up. It's because they didn't provide something when they made this model. I'll show you. Now, of course, I just put the paint on top here just to make it settled. But anyway, in the front here, it's a 90-degree angle. This must be at an angle like that. Why didn't they make it like that? Oh well. So I'll go ahead and do some sanding, grinding, whatever, and see if it can't work. I'll do it to both pieces. Repairs have been completed, and this is what I found. Used a small hand file for models and got the angle that I needed. It had some, but not enough. This is the view of the tank deck, and this side over here was sitting level with the hull. This over here was sitting a 1/16 inch lower. So I had to sand it down with a little block sander that I've got here and make it come down a 1/16 of an inch, and went ahead and was checking it through my little handy dandy file here and making sure I had the same distance on both sides. That's it for now. I've got cargo to load, brass to shine, make all preparations for retraction and getting underway. Ship shape, Bristol fashion.